In the past, the boy who had attacked Rose alongside Leo was Gemino, and the ability he gained that day was the power to see the future. When Father asked what ability he had received, Gemino saw, no, experienced, a vision of the future. If he revealed his power to Father, he would die. Terrified, he kept it a secret from that moment on and lived each day ready to pay any price just to survive. Now, in the present, Gamino attacked Chea from behind. She asked him if he hadn't said before that he wasn't a vampire. He replied that she should never trust a vampire's word, because vampires always lie. Chea then asked if he really didn't know how to become human, and when he confirmed it, she punched him hard across the face. Crying, she choked him by the neck and asked why they were all like this. At that moment, Gamino realized that the future he had seen back then was now. Meanwhile, Gurum's eyes fluttered open. The scene before him stirred memories of his father, and suddenly the fragments from that day he had long forgotten resurfaced in his mind. Chaya wasn't stopping, nearly killing Gemino, so Gurum screamed at her to stop. His voice snapped her out of her trance. Shocked by her own actions, she whispered that she wasn't going to do it. In response, Gurum embraced her, trying to comfort her. He gently asked if she had become a vampire, and when she nodded, he asked if she wanted to become human again. When she said yes, he told her that he could turn her back into a human. But because Gurum was injured, they needed to get out of there first. Chaya sat there, wondering if he was telling the truth. She had already been deceived multiple times by vampires and doubted if Gurum was just the same as them. But then she remembered the young Gurum, the kid who had always been by her side, and finally decided to trust him. When they went outside, Gurum quickly recognized the place and urgently told Chaya to run. Down in the hall, they saw Father standing with a crowd. Chaya also recognized him and muttered that Yunsu had been hanging out with her while things were this bad. Hearing this, Gurum grew confused. Why was she talking as if Yunsu was still alive? He was about to ask when he noticed that Father was looking straight at them. He told Chaya to quickly teleport back to the room they had come from and disappeared before Chaya could explain that she didn't know how to teleport yet. Back inside the room, Garum noticed that Gamino had vanished. Gamino was trying to escape, because if Father found out he had failed his mission, he would be killed too. Suddenly, someone grabbed him from behind. It was Yunsu, who coldly questioned what he was doing there. He asked who had helped him pull out the knife, and Gamino replied that it was Han Chea and Gurim, and that now they were both inside the castle. Yunsu realized that Leo had lied to him and ordered Jimino to take him inside the castle. On their way, Yunsu saw some guests and attacked them to steal their clothes and blend in. They had to enter through the main gate because teleporting could alert Father and ruin everything. At the entrance, every guest was required to drink blood. Yunsu grew suspicious, but Gemino reassured him, saying it was just a tradition, no one had ever died from it, and urged him to hurry since Chea and Gurum might be in danger. Left with no choice, Yunsu drank it. Inside, Gemino pointed out the room where they had last been. Yunsu tried to teleport there quietly, but failed. At the entrance, the blood they had drunk contained that of a hybrid, which made vampires unable to teleport. Jimino, knowing that even if Yunsu found Chaya and Gerim, he wouldn't let him go, decided to create a distraction. Having overheard their conversation earlier, he suddenly shouted loudly that Gurim's blood could turn vampires into humans. Instantly, everyone's attention snapped to them, and Gemino even described Gurim's appearance. The crowd began frantically searching for Gurim. Before Yunsu could even process what was happening, he turned, and there stood Gurim, while all the other guests' eyes fixed on him as well.